Hey guys, so I do apologize. It is dark in here because it is cloudy outside. It is getting late and this is the best I can do with my lighting right now. But in a big pan, you are going to cook a pound of whatever meat you want. I am using ground beef. I am going to add in about a teaspoon. That's a pretty heavy teaspoon of minced garlic. And then 1 onion. And we're just gonna cook this until the meat is fully cooked through. Now that my meat is done and everything is drained, I am gonna go ahead and add 1 can of diced tomatoes. Mine has basil, garlic, and oregano in it, but you can use any diced tomato that you want, and this is just a 14.5 ounce can. Then we're gonna add in chicken broth. Feel free to use beef broth as well. I've used both. It just really depends on my mood. But this is fat-free, reduced sodium. It's just kind of what I prefer. And it's just 1 32-ounce box of chicken broth, or again, like I said, you can use beef broth. And then in my strainer here, I have 1 can of light red kidney beans and then 2 cans of pinto beans. Really, whatever beans you guys like to eat, feel free to use those. You basically just need 3 cans of whatever you're going to be using. We are going to add in some chili powder. I seriously don't measure, guys. I am the worst when it comes to this because I like to just eyeball things and then taste as I go. I am very much a taster when it comes to making things like this. Ground cumin. I go a little lighter on the ground cumin because that's very powerful and I don't want to overdo it. We've got some dried oregano here that we're going to use, tying in that tying in the tomatoes that we put in. Then I'm going to add black pepper. And a secret to sweeten it up a little bit, if you don't like sweet chili, skip this. We are going to go ahead and add in a little bit of brown sugar. To that. But again, skip it if you don't like sweet chili. I just like a little bit of a sweeter chili. Let this simmer and do its thing, and really kind of like incorporate those flavors into this. And if you have to, you can add in more liquid if you don't like a thicker chili. But while this is simmering and doing what it needs to do, I'm going to come over here in my pan. I really wish I had a bigger pan like this because you guys can clearly see what's going on versus this, which looks so dark. So I apologize. Everything that I had for that size was black. So I apologize. But anyway, we're doing with what we have here. In this pan, I'm going to boil some water. And once the water is boiling, I am going to add in my elbow macaroni and cook that up until it's al dente, which means it has a little bit of give to it still, not fully cooked through, and we're going to add it to this. My noodles have about 5 minutes left on them, and this has been simmering for a little bit now, so I'm going to go ahead and add in cheese. Again, use whatever cheese you want, add however much you want, less cheesy, more cheesy, whatever floats your boat. I am just going to use Colby Jack shredded cheese. And I am, again, just eyeballing until I get the consistency that I want. You can always add in sweet potato and all kinds of things to this. I am going to add corn to ours because we just like corn in our chili. But, you know, sweet potato, bell peppers, just whatever vegetable you want, you know, just add to it. It definitely helps. And if you want this a little bit more creamy, you can add sour cream too. You're going to drain the noodles, add them to this, and I'm going to add my corn in, and I'll show you kind of what it all looks like together. And that's what it looks like in the bowl. You can add more cheese on top, sour cream, you know, just use your imagination. Whatever you would put in your chili, is basically what you would put in this. I don't put a lot of noodles. Feel free to add more noodles. If you want this to be more of a soup, add more liquid. But if you want, I just did a video that will be coming around the time of this one on these cornbread pumpkin muffins. So these are pumpkin corn muffins with a butter sauce that we are going to be having with ours. But that is everything, guys. If you like these recipe videos, give this video a thumbs up. Leave me comments. Let me know if there's any recipes you want to see from me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.